What's up, bro? What's the word, people? Happy Halloween to all. You know what I'm talking about? Happy Halloween, you know? I don't get no freaking triggers, though. You know what I'm talking about? But
it's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The heels, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO.
come back.
Maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Gang thriving together, your boys striving to be the most dominant ever, the hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments, cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in a bed like him, cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt.
Take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Titans. Justin Jefferson, 32 yards. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. McKee will look to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's McKee. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And Too Tall Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback,
and pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple.
GG's.
Diego.
I'm with the kids like Diego.
God. Yeah, all these dumb songs go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters when we just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego.
Too Tall Jones. What you mean, bro? No one can't be Too Tall, bro.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
and nowadays I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First play, first pass for Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Keeps himself upright. Flush to his...
Notification. Midband online. Press the green button for details.
Be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs. Well, didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early and hope it can carry through.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
New notification. New party activity. Press the fuse button for details.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They run with Perry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady going to throw. Complete to Newsom. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. To throw is Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
No, pass
Maybe
rush,
not
good
inline
to let.
point of attack.
They be shutting the guy down.
But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. Open man, that's Ozzie Newsom. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. This is Perry. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. And they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hill shedding the tackle. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, 50 Cardinal, 19 Charger, 19.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Through the juke. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Viking 18. Go.
They'll try and run for it with Peyton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Peyton up the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4th-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
Cool knocks this one through the post.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
New notification. New friend online. Press the green button for details.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
Man, we're past interference there, coach.
On the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're
no
motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throw there, it's intercepted. Powers ahead at the 45. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
New notification. New friend online. Press the green button for details.
When you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
19 Charger, 9 Cowboy 80.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Perry.
And some determined running there as he took his way down to the 12-yard line.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a
Keep
first
running
down.
football.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good.
Notification. New friend online. Press the green button to get in.
Takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Yo, he's Perry, I got you.
12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important
Chiefs,
swing right
bro.
there. Touchdown in the final
Chiefs
minute
are
of the half
glitchy,
to
man.
take the lead.
You got Perry, man. I got to worry about Perry over there, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm
I
seeing...
mean, incomplete. Ready going, no pass interference. Now, even Tom Brady said, what to call that, bro?
Seems like every pass is also contested.
It's just even no calls, bro.
Here's Brady to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A slant to Jones. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Brady now to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough.
New notification. New friend online. Press the green button to
Crazy,
get in.
bro. Nothing boss, bro. I gotta find a way to.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Blocked by Antoine.
I try to force the ball, bro.
New friend online. Press the green button
Tom Brady
to get
can't
in.
force balls, bro. You risk the disaster, bro. I'm trying to win, bro.
Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
That's all I've been doing, the running game the whole entire game.
Rushing for him now to this point. 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now is Stroud. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
New notification. New phone online. Press the PS button for details.
A great effort there. 64 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
Do you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Extra point by
Final score here, over, Chad.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
If I come back, Chad, final score here, it's over.
Here's
got
Jones
Perry,
to bring it out of the end zone.
34 to over here, bro.
Here just past the
You
20-yard
run the
line.
entire, you do the ball, just so you can throw the ball, but I can't. It's not adding up, bro. It's not adding up in this game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just look into each
I can't score, Jake.
realize what they've got to get
One
done
blank.
and come out a little bit more charged.
The game's not giving me enough.
They don't get some kind of points here.
As you can
The
see,
next drive, that could make this
the game
a
not giving me
possession
enough.
game.
Throwing now is Brady.
The game not giving me enough.
Incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender.
They're not
running
giving
with
enough.
the receiver, but a big part of it
Understand
is
it. They got a passing game, a running game, and the run ain't
in
working.
this case,
The run ain't working, then you ain't gonna win.
a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
You wouldn't won.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. A short little throw taken in by Reed. So 5
You don't win, bro.
on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
You don't win, bro. You don't want that game, bro.
Can I talk my? Come on. That other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it.
No, we can, everything was boxed, bro. The running game was boxed. Everything was boxed, bro.
New notification. New friend
Oh,
online.
it'll be 9 overall, bro.
Press the PS button for details.
Ends with our two
99,
quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Soldier Field.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Brady. This one brought in by Jefferson. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag.
Official is thinking to himself, Did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
I made it past. I made it past.
New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
On first down, Brady. And fights him off.
I can't throw the ball. You cannot let me throw the ball, bro.
Game.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people.
Some
New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Brady. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And come with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Well, that came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Now Perry, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will
take it in from a yard out.
First score here this afternoon.
What you mean, bro? What you talking about, bro?
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best block.
I missed it.
I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And that will be no good, but there are penalty flags on the field here. And I think they were a little overzealous trying to block that one. Matt Eberflus is going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Here we go.
Now a second and 10.
11 MP, take 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12.
Play action. It's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
11 MP.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. pressure. They got him again. And two-toe Jones providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks. And now they're staring at a 4th and long. They'll try and throw for...
Notification. New third and long. Press the green button for details.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 6-0 our score after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Brady. And it's caught. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Online. Press the green button for details.
He put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again. And
Notification. New third and long. Press the green button for details.
Bears touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone.
Notification. New third and long. Press the green button for details.
space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Brady will look to throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. To the air right away is Brady. Shakes off the sag. And this one too low.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Brady's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Up the middle they go. It's Perry, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They start the drive with Lynch. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Okay, ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Oh, he's going to be stopped up right at that unofficial yellow line, but I do believe he got the 2 yards. Yes, confirmed by the referee. It's a first down. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. I love what he can do in open space and able to much as they can exploit.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And too tall Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over.
Rage quit. Let's go. Fuck as you said.
Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me. Instead of comparing the 3, let us exist in peace. I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I choke on it. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie or pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the Zen. There is no way
I am the Zen. I am the God. What do you mean, bro? I am the GOAT. What you talking about? I am the GOAT. I'm playing as the GOAT. Tom Brady. What do you mean, bro? Man, Tom Brady. The GOAT, Tom Brady.
Brandon Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Kansas City again, bro. These balls. Oh, he can't see, bro. Kansas City, bro.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And
I'm in there on court, too.
Kansas City. Taken at the goal line.
I'm going to take it back to the house.
Crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield.
What do I say about Kansas City? What do you mean, bro?
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head
of steam there.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did.
They're in control. What do you mean, bro? I'm playing library games, shit. Library games. I mean, seriously, library games, yeah.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. A play fake. Now Moon. He's got him in. Complete.
We like that one a sack, bro.
But not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Look at that. Wow.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're...
What do you mean? I'm making one with race. Can I go on my side of the field, bro?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaud. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
Whatever you're saying, bro.
In the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
you got Bear Stadium, the most vicious stadium, most vicious fans in the Chi-Town. What do you mean? Bear City, what do you mean? Bear down. Kill myself. What do you mean, bro? I want to stay alive.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
It's all about Bears, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I say GG. You leaving?
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. First play, first pass.
I'm standing in the middle. I ain't falling for it. Fuck is you saying, bro? What are you talking about, bro? You want me to throw that pick, didn't you?
He wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Now Brady throwing on second down.
Oh, man, I don't intercept.
The game going to be intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Fuck Randy Moss.
Not something you see very
I have Randy Moss. I have everybody.
Drive interception. Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even
he's
surprised at how that one played out.
Randy Moss.
This guy is not going to stop him from
and two-time Jones. I don't know, brother.
Not a respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, it's Brady. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the
because I'm not doing glitchy stuff, kid. I'm not doing glitchy stuff like you.
Now the first carry for Marshall.
What is you saying, nigga?
Down right around the 32 yards.
What is you saying, bro?
Yards on the pickup.
What is you saying, bro? Doing glitchy stuff.
Big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, here's Brady.
Give me that. What the fuck is he saying, nigga? It's two-time Jones.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
I think adjustments too, bitch.
On third and long, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Fucking you said, look at that fumble, bro. Fumble. What a fumble they at?
They started with great field position. Is facing fourth down.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Throwing now is Brady.
Give me that.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
He's at the 50. What do you mean, bro?
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striking down the 47-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses?
You think your cover three gonna save you? You think your cover three gonna save you?
I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away?
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
I mean, look, kid. That's your bread and butter defense, bro. That's your bread and butter defense. That's all you got, really, bro? Do the exact same defense over and over and over again. First play, glitchy stuff.
After throwing his second interception.
Glitchy stuff. You don't have to catch all day if you ain't doing glitchy stuff. That should be pass interference.
First down, the run with Lynch.
Best place I've been in, bitch.
Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
What was you saying?
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly,
What do you mean, bro?
but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Brady to throw on second down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in
Fuck you. Fuck him.
And that is less than
Fuck that. Fuck him. What do you mean, bro?
Just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to.
I'm lying, bro. What you mean, bro? What you talking about, bro?
Because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
You don't get your stuff. No one can't get at your quarterback. You back there island like that, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to
Fortnite bots. I'm far from a bot, bitch. Fuck you saying, nigga? Well, you call me a bot? Now you gotta be frustrated. Now you gotta be angry, bro.
Lynch up the middle.
Fuck Lynch.
Yeah, he'll work free from one
Fuck
tackle,
Lynch.
but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll run again with Lynch.
No, bitch.
It'll only be a gain of a yard. And
No, bitch. No. Better kick your 3 and call it a day.
Scoreless after 1.
You was not getting in this end zone on my life.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
You can't make it a Super Bowl like I make it a Super Bowl, kid. What's up, my bro? I want more Super Bowls than you. What are you talking about, bro?
Here's Brady to throw.
Doing the exact same defense over and over and over again. The exact same shit over and over and over again. What you're doing, everybody doing against me. You're like everybody else. Do something different.
They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
No, kid. No. Kid.
Give him 4 on the carry there.
No, kid.
Now Brady. Touchdown.
Doing the exact same shit. Been doing that play. Been doing that play.
3 yards out. And the Bills
Doing that puss-ass play.
as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
You get down near the goal
Well, you don't
line,
want to dance right. What are you talking about, bro?
becomes a luxury, and it pays off big
Come on,
time,
bro.
especially when the defense sells out against the run.
You done pissed me off. Now you finna get the bull. Now you gonna see this bull in action. You gotta be frustrated, kid. I'll throw interceptions like that. What do you mean, bro? You don't want to see Perry. You don't want to see Perry. You don't want to see him.
The touchdown. Here's Pat McAfee to kick.
I'm gonna shrug you off me like you a bitch. What you mean, bro? I'm gonna shrug you off me like you a bitch. What you talking about, bro?
From the end zone. And
I'm gonna shrug you off me like little bitch. What you mean, bro?
At about the 17-yard line.
You heard what I said. I'm gonna shrug you off me like you a bitch. What do you mean, bro?
Drive the Bears offense.
New notification. New phone online. Press the PS button for details.
They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing
New
so.
notification.
Understand where you
New
want to
phone
go
online.
and make sure it's open.
Press the PS button for details.
Looking downfield for Jones. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I mean, you keep double cover my guy. You can't be man to man.
Possession here at their own 47.
You can't. I don't fuck.
First half for him. That's now 3
New
interceptions.
notification.
Yeah, I don't give no fuck. I fight. Fuck is you saying?
Press the PS button for details.
Fuck is you saying, kid?
Because
You keep double cover my guys. That's all that's saving you in this game. You can't be man to man, kid.
And come out a new guy in half number 2.
You can't be man to man. And you know you can't do it.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch.
You can't be man to man. That's all you do is run it there. That's all you do, kid. You think you better than me, kid? You're not.
Press the PS button for details.
You're not. I'm not trying, kid. That's it. That's all. That's all you can do.
Here's Brady. He's got it.
Because you get lucky, that's it. No one can get at your quarterback because you got a good line.
2nd quarter action with 1:59.
You realize I average 7 sacks a game?
2nd down and 3.
Mine's a different quarterback. I got a different Tom Brady.
Now Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
You can't throw the ball deep.
Back at the 36.
You can't throw the deep like Tom Brady can.
To the 29 if they
Tom Brady
pick up
can't.
a first
You can't throw the ball deep.
down. Brady.
No one can get at your quarterback. What I'm saying, no one can get at your quarterback. Your line is too serious.
zone as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Brady. It's a slant to Gronkowski.
No one can get your quarterback. That's all they can throw.
Also a gain of 14. First down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady.
No one can get your quarterback.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Justin Jefferson.
You're just getting lucky, kid. That's it. No one can get at your quarterback for good reason. Nobody can get at your quarterback. Look. No one can get at your quarterback.
Drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining.
No one can get at your quarterback.
And I'm reminded that they get
That's the only reason why you're winning in this game, kid.
Wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Now Tucker to add the.
Now how do you know? I'm not even running a blitz, kid. Fuck is you saying?
And it's good.
You keep double covering my guys. What man to man? My man versus your man. Man to man. Man to man. Man to man. You can't do it. I'm better. I'm better, bitch. I ain't got no good stuff. I really don't. I'm better. You can't make it Super Bowl like I can. You can't make it Super Bowl like I can. You ready to score 100 points a game? Do you realize that? Do you realize to score 100 points a game? I'll play on the easy difficulty. I play on all Madden.
New friend online. Press the please button for details.
Offensively, they want to play this.
There's again.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
My God. Brady can't throw the ball deep.
Very good field position late in this first half. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the
interceptions. That's it.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now,
interceptions. That's it. Have a nice day. You won. Interceptions. Interceptions been costing me. Like I said, interceptions cost me, kid. Interceptions. Interceptions. These guys look for the pass. They don't look for the run. They don't expect the run. I'm running the entire. I don't like running the game, but I have to. This guy's a cheater, bro. Start a new season, Chief. Start a new season. Like I give a fuck. I'll start a new season. Beat them all. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna run down your fucking throat. You don't respect the run, kid.
With Charles Davis as
I'm gonna run down your fucking throat. I'm gonna run down your fucking throat. I'm gonna make a fool of Ray Lewis.
And nowadays, I don't think
I'm gonna shrug Ray Lewis off me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run the entire game. I'm gonna run the entire game, kid. I'm gonna run the entire game. He was not getting the ball.
Your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
I'm gonna run the football, kid. I'm gonna run down your fucking throat, kid. Cut throat. I'm gonna run down your fucking throat. I'm gonna shrug you off you like you're a bitch. I'm gonna shrug you off like you're a bitch.
Kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I'm trash. Ready?
To throw, it's Brady.
I'm trash, right?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
That's your bread and butter defense. You get out that defense. You get out the defense. You get out that defense you're in constantly over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. It's a catch all day, and you know it.
The beauty, though, is this happening early.
Yeah, right, my ass.
They don't panic. They don't compound.
Bad defense the entire game,
They
kid.
got a long way to go and a chance to get back in.
Like everybody running against me. You're like everybody else who I gotta fuck up. And no one can get extra quarterback. Some reason. Fuck on the floor, pussy.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when
No
you
one can get extra quarterback for particular reason.
Makes your quarterback.
I believe you're hacking, kid.
He's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know,
I believe you're hacking, kid. No one can get extra quarterback. There you go. Throw. Look. Look, Chad. Look. No one can get his quarterback. He's cheating, bro. No one can get his quarterback. You're cheating, bro. You're cheating. You're cheating, bro. No one can get his quarterback. Look. You're holding my guy. You're holding my guy. And they're not calling the calls. You're holding my guy. And they're not calling the calls on the field. Pass interference. They're not calling pass interference on my plays. They be doing it against me.
Because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who's fast.
As long as you score, kid. As long as you score, kid. You're holding my guys. That was holding. You saw that shit. How he hold my guy.
The return is Jones from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
You're cheating, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. I ain't got to cheat. Gotta cheat the way to the top. I hate that shit. You're cheating, bro.
Form tackle right there, shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You're cheating, bro. You're cheating, bro. That's all I gotta say. You're cheating your ass off. Look at you, man. Now you're in prevent defense? Really, bro? Are you watching my stream?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Angry run in your bitch ass.
This will leave him a yard short.
I got used to angry runs. I haven't used angry runs in a while. Angry runs with Tom Brady.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Brady. Fighting through pressure.
Notification. New play on line. Press the PS button for details.
4 yards and a first down. Brady going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Man, you're cheating, kid. You are cheating your ass off.
Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front.
I'm gonna slug you off like you're a bitch. What do you mean, bro?
A nice lane to hit.
It's Perry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
Because I grind, bitch. Fuck yourself.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
Brady gonna try and
Because I grind, bitch.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25.
Dancing on your bitch ass. I'm dancing on you.
A big play there on the catch and run.
Fuck is you saying, nigga?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
You don't know who the fuck you're fucking with, kid. That was an off game. What do you mean, bro? That was not like me. I'm dominant, bro. I destroy people, bro. I destroy people. Do you realize I destroy people's souls in this game?
Now a handoff up the middle. Perry, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially